The stage is set for an epic battle between two iconic characters, Kurama from Yu Yu Hakusho and Poison Ivy from the Batman mythos. Both fighters possess extraordinary abilities and a deep connection to plants, making this fight a clash of botanical forces. As the battle commences, Kurama, also known as Yoko Kurama, taps into his legendary demon fox spirit, Kurama. With his crimson hair flowing and his emerald eyes gleaming, he creates a swirling vortex of energy, summoning a lush and vibrant forest around them. The plants respond to his presence, growing rapidly and becoming his allies. Poison Ivy, the mistress of plants, stands her ground, her fiery red hair and emerald green eyes mirroring the intensity of her opponent. She manipulates the surrounding vegetation, commanding it to entwine and form a protective barrier around her. Ivy's connection with flora grants her unparalleled control and influence over the plant kingdom. Kurama makes the first move, gracefully leaping through the air, his body surrounded by a dense aura of energy. He slides his hand across the ground, causing razor-sharp vines to shoot towards Poison Ivy. But Ivy, quick to react, deflects the attack with a flick of her wrist, causing the vines to disintegrate into harmless thorns. Not one to be outdone, Poison Ivy retaliates with a wave of her hand, causing a tidal wave of thorny tendrils to surge towards Kurama. Sensing the imminent danger, Kurama draws upon his fox spirit's power, manipulating the foliage around him into a dense shield. The thorny onslaught crashes against the barrier, but Kurama remains unscathed. Kurama's strategic mind quickly formulates a plan. He channels his energy into the ground, causing dense roots to burst forth and ensnare Poison Ivy's legs. But Poison Ivy, with her deep connection to plants, effortlessly breaks free, commanding the roots to release their grip. As the battle rages on, Kurama unleashes his ultimate technique, the Rose Whip. He materializes a whip made of razor-sharp rose thorns, crackling with energy. With precise accuracy, he lashes out at Poison Ivy, intending to immobilize her. But Ivy, with her natural agility, gracefully evades the assault, her movements blending seamlessly with the surrounding plants. Poison Ivy retaliates with a devastating counterattack, unleashing a wave of toxic pollen that engulfs Kurama. The pollen seeks to drain his energy and weaken his resolve, but Kurama, drawing upon his indomitable willpower, resists its effects. He uses his energy to disperse the pollen, creating a clearing in the dense forest. Seeing an opportunity, Kurama taps into his true power as Yoko Kurama. His energy surges, causing the plants around him to grow exponentially, transforming into towering, sentient guardians. The guardians heed Kurama's command, converging upon Poison Ivy, entangling her in a web of vines. Poison Ivy, trapped and outnumbered, fights valiantly, commanding the plants to release her. But Kurama's control over the plant life proves overwhelming, and Poison Ivy finds herself unable to break free from his botanical prison. Realizing the futility of her efforts, Poison Ivy reluctantly concedes defeat. She acknowledges Kurama's superior mastery over plants and surrenders, her connection to the Green Kingdom unable to match the might of Kurama's demon. Kurama, sensing Poison Ivy's surrender, releases his hold on the plant guardians. The towering beings dissolve into a shower of petals, returning the forest to its tranquil state. With a calm and composed demeanor, Kurama approaches Poison Ivy, his emerald eyes filled with respect for his defeated opponent. Understanding the significance of the battle and the potential harm her actions could cause, Poison Ivy acknowledges Kurama's strength and wisdom. Despite her defeat, she recognizes the value of his power and his ability to wield it responsibly. Kurama extends a hand towards Poison Ivy, offering her assistance to rise. With a mix of gratitude and resignation, Poison Ivy accepts the gesture, allowing Kurama to help her to her feet. The two adversaries now stand together, their differences put aside, united by their shared connection to the botanical world. In a rare moment of understanding, Kurama speaks softly to Poison Ivy, urging her to consider the consequences of her actions and find a balance that respects the harmony of nature. Poison Ivy, touched by his words, acknowledges the wisdom in his advice and expresses a newfound desire to reassess her methods. With the battle concluded and a mutual respect established, Kurama and Poison Ivy part ways. Kurama returns to his human form, Shuichi Minamino, and continues his journey to protect the balance between the human and demon realms. As for Poison Ivy, she retreats to her sanctuary, vowing to explore alternative ways to champion her cause while respecting the delicate balance of the natural world. The battle has left an indelible mark on her, sparking a transformation in her outlook and methods. In this clash of botanical powers, victory is not solely defined by one's defeat. Instead, it is marked by the profound impact the fight has on both combatants. Kurama emerges as the apparent victor, his control over plants and his ability to wield his power responsibly proving superior. However, the true winner is the understanding and enlightenment gained by both Kurama and Poison Ivy, as they depart with newfound perspectives and a shared commitment to protecting the delicate equilibrium of the natural world. If you enjoyed this audio short story, hit that like button and subscribe to the Platinum Wave for more awesome content. Peace.